Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Office Bloke Aidan.
Here we are, Sports Edition. If sports is for you, leave us a like and subscribe. You know what to do.
Thank you.
It's all sport on this channel, everything. Bit of baseball, bit of John Boy.
Yeah.
Like the way he breaks stuff down.
Yeah, same.
Obviously not knowing a great deal about baseball, us. We're learning.
Yeah.
We are still learning, getting a
well.
lot better at it. Umpire enforces new rule and ejects Dodgers manager for defending player.
I saw this title and was actually curious, because if something happens as an umpire that you've never seen before and you don't really know what to do, you kind of just have to enforce a new rule almost.
Yeah, it's and I love it. I love that people know rules. Sometimes it gets a bit confusing, rules in sport, and a lot of people there's a lot of unknown rules, like very rare sort of like rules. But
yeah.
One thing I love in sport is baseball managers
having
a go at the umpire. It's one of the more iconic things in the whole of sports history.
It's like the most aggressive standoff you'll see in any sport.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Should we go?
Yeah.
Dodgers are up 1 run in the top of the 6th inning, but the Phillies have a runner on second base. The tying run, no outs. This breakdown is brought to you by T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network.
That's quite a good sponsor.
They're going to bunt him over to third base, put him in even closer scoring position. Nice play by the Dodgers to get the safe. Fielder obstruction. What? Huh? Don't even. Hunter Russell says, don't even. Russell says, what are you talking about? I'm running to the bag. How could I obstruct? What? I know, but what? You asked, I'm telling you, all right? Yeah, but to say, I understand that. You asked me, and I'm telling you, all right? So, there's new rules about this, and the rule is that the fielder can't plant himself in the sliding lane without the ball. Because guys were getting hurt. It was a thing third baseman would do when they dive back or on...
I get that if he hasn't got the ball, but he's kind of got it there, hasn't he? He's collected the ball and he was still moving.
If he doesn't stand there, he probably won't get him out.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a one for me that I'm not 100% sure on. It looks like he was motioning into the lane as he got the ball.
Yeah.
Stolen bases, you would put your leg in between the base and you, or your foot to block the runner's path. This is a bit different because he's not planted. So I don't know what the new rule specifically says, but this is what umpire Hunter Wendell...
When you look at it, then
he's in the way there.
Yeah, it's like the Phillies can argue like, well, what am I supposed to do then?
Yeah.
If he stood in the way of the base, I can't physically get to the base.
Yeah, but
do you know what I mean?
That's your point of getting him out, though, isn't it? You stand in the way to get him out. You're gonna
tag him. But can't you have to probably stand on the base or next to it?
You tag him.
Not in front of it.
You tag him, don't you?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That sees. This angle shows what he sees. He sees the foot of the runner hit the foot of the fielder, which slows the path to the base. So that seems to be what he sees and what he's focusing on. Now, I don't know the wording of the new rule, but most obstruction rules say that once the fielder has the ball, he can somewhat do what he wants to finish the play, while in act of making the play. So he catches the ball.
He's got the ball
there. If it went to replay, I think they see that, and this gets overturned. You can't go to replay on this. I never understand that. So they can't go to replay. So I think this is a botched call. But again, I'm not 100% familiar with the interpretation of the rule. You can go to Close Call Sports. They'll have a video up. They do a great job over there. But I think this is a botched call. So does Miguel Rojas. So do the Dodgers. So did both sets of announcers. But I understand why he's calling it, because he's not...
That must be like a big game as well. There's like the two best teams.
Yeah.
Up there. Yeah. Anyway.
Able to look at the ball in glove and the 2 feet sliding at the same exact time. He can't see all of that when he's that close, honed in on one thing. So he just sees the foot hit the foot, and he doesn't know that he had the ball, and that's illegal. So he says obstruction. Right away. It's a really nice play. Third baseman comes in, bobbles it for a second.
Yeah, if he didn't do that, he would have got it. It would have been no problem.
Makes the tag.
Blame the guy who caught the ball, because if he didn't do that, it would have been all right.
Yeah. Really nice play to stop the tying run. Now, Roberts saw his player arguing with the umpire, and he comes out of the dugout. No. Hey. No. I get to defend my player. I'm defending my player. No, it's fine.
I love John Boy with this.
Readings class as
well,
isn't it?
This is it's better than anything.
Worry about I'm not arguing about that. Back away. I know. Hold on. Walk away. Walk away. I'm turning. Don't follow me. Wendelstedt treated Roberts like he was a wild animal that was following him on his hiking trail. He's like, no. Don't worry about it. Back away. Walk away. Walk away. I'm turning. Don't follow me. But Roberts kept walking with him. He told him not to. You're out of here. Roberts like, what are you talking about? I wasn't even arguing the play. I'm just defending my player. You're yelling at my player. I'm not yelling at him. I'm explaining. I can defend my player. Defend him from what? From getting tossed. I wasn't going to toss him. And that's where Roberts gets really upset. See? Because he's like, how do I know you're not going to toss him? I can't read your mind. All I know is what it looks like. It looks like you're arguing. And I'm just trying to come out and cool the waters. I wasn't even arguing about the call, even though I don't think it's right. And that's the hand on the hips. That's disappointing. He was mad earlier.
I still find it jokes how they wear the full uniform.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right? And now this, hand on hips, deep sigh, deep breath, that's disappointment. Looking off into space, that's disappointment. And the umpire's like, he's frustrated. He's arguing about the rule. I was just trying to protect him. I turned my back to you and said, don't follow me. And then you followed me. Well, Roberts is like, well, okay, so he got ejected. They didn't like the call at all. Wendelstadt, he liked the call. He agreed with it. Maybe he didn't when he went back and watched it. I have no idea. What do you think? Right call? Wrong call? Good rule? Bad rule? One thing to keep in mind, whether you're home or away, experience better game days with T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network. To learn,
I think it's bizarre with sport.
Do you know what it is? I don't feel like I know enough about baseball to understand if that's a good or bad rule.
I don't think it's about. I think it's the rule probably is good. It's a good rule that you can't stand in the way if you don't get the ball because you're blocking the runner.
Yeah.
The bad rule there for me is you can't dispute it like with video technology. You can't go to a video assistant.
In this day and age, everything should be able to just do that.
Yeah, it would have took a couple of minutes.
Give it 10 years. We're not even gonna have referees.
No, and it's probably for the best actually. You know, but again.
But you're still gonna have that person.
It's going to be over refereed, over umpired. I don't know however you want to look at it from.
It's going to just end up being like a video game.
Yeah, but it's one of them where I think that would have took a couple of seconds to look at it and go, no, wrong call, he's out, because that's the way it was.
Yeah.
You know, you see how quick they can.
Trust what he says.
Technology can sort of like be rewound and sort of like shown, replayed instantly nowadays. So there's no reason why they can't go, even though they probably look at first base.
You look at stuff like that in football as well, though. It's like you can bring it back for offsides, but if the ref blows his whistle first, you can't look at the monitor.
Yeah, and that's pathetic.
Yeah,
it is. But again, you've still got to let the game flow with the referee.
Yeah.
But you can always go back with someone else, look at it, and say that video goes back, and then we'll look at it, and then we'll get back to you. Continue the game. We'll review the video in the background, and then come back to you and say there's been an incident.
But then at the same time, if they're taking 2 minutes, and in them 2 minutes something happens, like so the team score, and then you're bringing it back, and then it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a strange one, but there you go. Eh? Sport for you. Might always be a great debate between many people in bars all over the world.
Yeah, no referee in any sport's perfect.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. Jumbo Media, great as always. Makes me laugh. Really funny with his lip reading. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.